Hello, everyone. Welcome to our session today. Today, we are going to be looking at anxiety in children. Did you hear that? Anxiety in children. But it will interest you to know that just like adults, children and young people feel worried and anxious too at times. Yes. So it's not only adults that feel worried or that are being anxious at some point, children also do. It becomes a concern when your child's anxiety began to affect their well being, then you may need some help. So, until then, it's normal for children to become anxious. So, let's look at what actually makes children really anxious. Children feel anxious about so many different things at some points and of different age. Yes, they do. Many of these worries are a normal part of their growing age. So you really do not want to see it as a big deal because while growing up, every child's stage and every age they attain has a different milestone. So from age 6 to 3 years, it is very common for young children to have separation anxiety. Yes. By this, I mean they began to become clingy and they cry when separated from their parents or their caregivers, whoever is in charge of them. They want to feel that kingy, they want to always be with mommy or always with the daddy or their caregiver at some point. But this is normal at that particular age. Yes, and this is a normal stage in that child's development and should not stop, or let me say, it should rather stop at the age of 2 or 3. Yes, at the age of 2 to 3, it should definitely stop. So it is also common that preschoolers, children of preschool age, develop specific fears or phobia at some point. And common fears in early child development include animals, insects, storm, alarm. Like for my daughter, whenever she hears the alarm, when power holding restores the light, there's this fear. You see her crying and she's running, you know. So it's bound to happen. Heights, blurred, the dark. So many of us know that a lot of children are afraid of the dark. So these fears usually go away on their own as they grow without any much ado or anything. So you just know that as the child progresses in age, some of those anxieties began to what? Go away. Some of those things began to leave, and you find out that it not become a really big deal, as I said. But just the ability for you to observe and to know that this child's fear or anxiety is part of his or her developmental stage. So when is anxiety a problem for children? Yes, that is the one we're going to look. When is it a problem for them? You want to not take them to see a psychologist or to see a doctor to want to observe and do some investigation for the child. Anxiety becomes a problem for children when it starts to get in the way of their everyday life. If you want to if you go into any school and it's time for exam, you see children begin to want to feel anxious. Some will be some feel so anxious that they don't even know how to manage so many things. Yes, it's a fear of the unknown most times, and severe anxiety like this can harm children's mental and emotional well-being. So it can also affect their self-esteem and confidence. Yes, anxiety can affect a child's self-confidence and well-being. Most children that have this anxiety in them, they feel withdrawn to themselves. Yes, they feel so withdrawn and they want to go to any length to avoid things or situations that will make them feel anxious. Yes. I hope you have been able to learn 18 or 2 from this discussion. Until we meet again, where we will discuss about the signs in anxiety in children. But until then, bye.